We waited, we waited, we waited, and we waited. Grandpa Buffy Buff will be very proud. Welcome to the newsroom. Today we're talking about ticker ABCL ABCL. Now, I've been talking about ABCL quite a bit, and people message me all the time. They want to know what they should do. They keep losing money. It keeps going down, 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 down. When ABCL hit the markets, everyone jumped in. They just took their pocketbooks, their wallets, threw it at it. Apple Pay, credit cards, everything. Throw it all. Throw it all. People want to get this thing no matter what. Horrible trading. Horrible. A lot of goldfish traders did that. A lot of Robin Hooders. Now listen. This channel, we don't promote the goldfish brains. We're against the goldfish brains. We're the whales. Well, we're not really whales. We're those little fishies riding with the whales. You know this. So when ABCL hit the markets, we stood back because it was supposed to be $20. Instead, it opened up to 60, 70. This thing was through the roof. No, we didn't touch it. Not 70, not at 60, not at 50, not at 40. Well, I bought at 41. I sent the alert out to my group. We all got in 41, ran almost 47. Epic returns. So if you want to get in on that group, link is in the description if you're interested. But anyway, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a few articles about ABCL, see what's going on, why is the stock moving, and has it actually bottomed? So if you're looking to get in, or if you're looking to add into your position that you got into way too high because you were impatient, you aren't a Buffy Buff, we're going to take a look at it. And at the end of the video, we're going to look at some price targets and see what this stock is going to do. Here we go. ABCL Biologics billionaire boss planning hiring spree in Vancouver hometown after record-setting IPO. This is the most recent news from January 7th. They're hiring a lot of people. So this stock is going to continue to grow and be huge, but we want to get the best price. So ABCL, it's a Canadian biotech firm that researches and develops human antibodies to address pandemics and common diseases. The company is best known for its role in the leading pandemic prevention platform, a project of DARPA's Biological Technologies Office. They use AI technology. That's why it's different and stands out from any other biotech company. They're using AI to speed up the process of drug research. Incredible. And it's backed by Peter Thiel. So let's keep moving forward. If you don't know who the button-up Peter Thiel is, Peter Thiel joins ABCL's board of directors. If he's on there, it's looking good. So Peter Thiel, quickly, this is just a quick description if y'all don't know. Peter Thiel is a billionaire entrepreneur and venture capitalist, a co-founder of PayPal, Palantir Technologies, and Founders Fund. He was the first outside investor in Facebook, blah, blah, blah. Net worth, $7 billion. Very rich, very smart, jumping into all the big tech companies. He's a mastermind. So we follow where Peter Thiel goes. Follow the money, follow Peter Thiel. So now we're going to look at the technicals for ABCL and find out, why is this thing breaking out? Is this a real bottom or a false bottom? Let's dig in. So ABCL, like I said, this thing IPO'd way too expensive. Oh, it actually hit 76. So it was supposed to IPO all the way down here at 20, shot up all the way up to 70, and then people bought it. You know, people bought it all over here. They bought it here. They were impatient. They bought it here, 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 all over. Yes, there's circles. It's hard to draw a circle with a pad. And then it just came down. Now, this is where I was interested. I wanted to buy the stock at 20. I wanted to put all my money in this because I knew this thing was going to be a beast. But I didn't want to put all my money in when it was at 70, nor 60, 50. Low 40s, because I saw this thing starting to curl. So if you know this formation, so if you know the Tony Hawk half-pipe formation, then you know that's exactly what ABCL was doing. Okay, once I saw the half-pipe formation, that's when I put out the buy order. So buy signal went out right when we started to curl up. Listen, the name of the game is being patient. So this stock started to come down, bounce, and then it started to make this nice wave, right? It started to curl up. And eventually it's probably going to do that. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So why did I think that this was a good buy at 41? So down here is where we were trying to make bottoms. Here was our first test. 37.74 was a nice little test range. And then it dipped below. Little fake out. So a lot of people are like, oh, bottom's not it. Maybe that's not the bottom. Maybe it's going to go further. No. Ping! Quickly bounce up. That was a false bottom. It was actually a bullish move. This thing broke out. And then once it cleared this area, right here, this little pin needle, that's now our support. So that's why the stock broke through, and then here, it didn't want to go below. Bing, and then whoop, shot up. All right, but once I saw that this was a strong bottom here, It also tested here. It also tested here. I knew that somewhere around 37 to 42, somewhere in there, it was a wide area, but that's going to be a nice bottom, which it was. I entered in right around here, around 41. Bing. Stock ran up, came down, tested that support, worked, shot up. So the stock is looking very good. It's still looking very bullish, but this bottom is confirmed in my eyes. Very strong bottom at 37, and it's breaking out. I don't see this going back below 41.80 in the near term, so I think this is going to keep running, but there's always a bearish scenario. So let's do two scenarios here of what I think is going to happen. So our next test is going to be at 49. I think that will be when the train stops. So I think this stock is going to continue to bounce around, test 49, and then come down. It's not going to come down too far. This is ABCL. Uses AI. You don't want to mess with AI. If you talk about AI, it will empty your bank account. It's eventually going to head back up and then maybe push out back to 60s. Remember, all these people that bought over here, they're adding in now. So they're adding into their position. This bottom area was confirmed. So because it's confirmed, people are investing now. Just what I did. I saw the bottom was confirmed, started to invest. Other people saw it, they started investing, and now people are adding that bought in too high. So I think this stock is going to continue to run up. That's the bullish case scenario. Now, we had to have a bearish case scenario. You don't only want to think a stock is going to do good, because that's when you lose all your money, when you're not prepared for the downside, because even Apple could have a downside. Okay, so there it is. That's our bullish in the green and our bearish in the red. So bearish scenario, it can get rejected probably sometime tomorrow, sell off to 42.50, and then eventually head back up and test 47, test 50. Bullish scenario in the green, this is going to go up, test 50 probably tomorrow or maybe Monday, come down, and then shoot back up into the mid-50s. Listen, they're not going to let this thing fall down again. They're not going to let it. So this is in a great position right now. I think it's going to continue to do the Tony Hawk half pipe formation all the way back up to 70s, probably by middle of the year. That's my guess overall. But listen, there's a lot of things that could happen. This isn't like, oh, that's what's going to happen. Okay, that's it. No. Many things have to happen. That's why I'm constantly updating people in my group. So if you want to be a part of that, I do stock alerts. You get a bing right to your phone, link in the description. You'll know when I buy, sell, add, reduce, or go all in on these particular stocks. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. And don't forget, by hitting that button, it's doing magical things. It's getting you a little bit closer. I don't have my iPad. I'm going to solve this Rubik's Cube. It's getting you a little bit closer to retiring. Young!